Hey, it's Vas here from Metro Hobbies, and today we have a brand new product for you. This is the Kyosho Mad Wagon. It's a 1/10 scale, 4-wheel drive, brushless monster truck. It looks absolutely fantastic. Comes in 2 different colors, and we're going to have a close look at it and see what it's got to offer. Okay, so once you get the truck out of the box, this is what you're going to be greeted with. We have the truck fully assembled and ready to go. We have our radio, and we have a couple of bags here with some stuff. So this one here has some spare parts in it. It also has some tools. You got some preload spaces in here as well, some spare shock pistons in case you want to do a little bit of tuning on the suspension. The manual bag has a bind plug in here as well. This is only needed if you actually need to rebind the radio to the car. And then of course you have the user manual itself. Now the user manual is quite thick, but that's because it's written in a couple of different languages. However, it does have a lot of really good, clear illustrations on showing you how to maintain the car, how to work on the car, pull it apart, put it back together. There's also a parts listing in here as well, in case you want to order any new parts. And there's also information on how to tune the car up with the radio, what the buttons on the radio mean, what they do, safety precautions, how to put the body on, all that sort of stuff. Everything is included in there. And then of course we've got the radio. Now this radio of course we've shown off before with a lot of the other Kyosho cars that you've seen on the channel. It has all the features that you'd want from a nice ready to run radio. Nice little angled wheel, which makes it really comfortable to hold in the hand. Runs on 4 AA's underneath. You have your standard throttle trim and steering trim up the top here. We have throttle endpoints, which is for your forward and reverse dials there, and then you also have steering dual rates over on this little knob. A couple of reverse switches, some LED indicator lights, and the on and off switch is very easily accessed through the back here. So nice rubber feel. One of the really nice radios in the ready to run market at the moment, so good on Kyosho for doing that one. Okay, so moving on to the main event, now we're going to have a better look at the truck. Now as I said, the truck, this is the Mad Wagon, so it has a wagon style, kind of like a 1970s style of SUV design. Almost looks a little bit like a Kingswood, to be honest with you. I don't mind the look of this at all. It's quite a unique look. It does come in 2 colors. Of course, you got the blue one here. There's also a grayish one, which looks quite nice. Taking the body off, you can see that we've got some skids that are actually mounted on the roof of the body. These are actually bolted in from underneath as well, so they shouldn't be going anywhere. On the front here, the grill is actually a plastic piece that has some LED light buckets on the back, so you can actually mount up some LEDs if you want to do that a little bit later on. The body itself is pretty good, it's pretty standard thickness, should last you okay. Now the truck itself, this is a very beefy looking truck. It's got a lot of strength, like reinforcements everywhere. It's got a 3mm aluminium chassis in here as well. Really nice solid arms on this truck as well, which you don't normally see, like solid all the way through arms. Usually these have got cutouts in them to make them lighter or whatever. These look really solid. We've also got aluminium hinge pin braces front and rear that I can spot here. We have an adjustable wheelie bar on the back. Now this comes on the lowest setting, so as it is, the truck isn't going to be able to pop very big wheelies, but you can adjust that quite easily and have the truck obviously stand up a little bit more if you do like to do your wheelies there. Adjustable body posts, so if you do get bored with the body, or you get you trash it after a few runs and you want to put a different body on here, you can actually adjust the body posts to suit aftermarket bodies, which is a really good thing. Does have plastic shocks, and you have preload spaces on here, but the suspension actually feels kind of good. The back is a little bit more like dampened than the front, and obviously the front is designed to be a little bit lighter because you want that for your steering. Nice solid bumper on the front here as well. You got plastic telescopic drive shafts running on all 4 corners, adjustable steering knuckles on here. We've also got solid camber links. Now I know that some people might say that solid camber links is a bit of a downgrade, but to be honest, for a basher, as long as it's set correctly out of the factory, you don't really need to have adjustable turnbuckles on here. I think that'll work just fine. The tyres themselves, the tread pattern doesn't look too bad. It's a bit semi-street, semi-off-road, but what I do like about it is the rubber compound feels really good, feels sticky and tacky, and the foams actually match the rubber compound quite nicely, so I think the tyres might actually do pretty well. Moving into the center of the car here, you can see how the truck is all laid out. We've got the battery tray on this side, and then you have your servo, receiver box, and motor over here. ESC is tucked in behind the battery tray just over here. The motor is a 3668 size can, 2850 kV. The ESC looks like a rebranded Hobby Wing Max 10 ESC. That'll be 120 amp, I believe. It comes with a Dean's connector, which should be fine to run either a 2S or 3S. The battery tray is designed in a way that you don't actually lay the batteries down flat. They need to be on their side. So either a hard case or soft case 3S should fit in here without any problems. And then of course you've got this big beefy brace running right through the center of the truck, which should add a lot of stiffness and strength to the chassis, preventing it from flexing or bending or doing anything crazy like that. Waterproof metal geared steering servo up the front here, and a waterproof receiver box just tucked in behind that. We've got adjustable points for your shocks on both the shock towers and the A-arms on front and rear. So if you want to adjust suspension geometry or do anything like that, you've got the flexibility to do all of those things as well. The truck overall looks very solidly built. The quality of the plastics is actually really nice. The fit and finish of everything just looks, you know, typical Kyosho standard quality, which is really right up there as far as you know, comparing it to other brands. So this is a very solid truck. It does have a slipper clutch in the center, and you've got, of course, you've got two oiled filled diffs front and rear. This should be a really good truck. I'm hoping that you know, it performs very nicely, and yeah, it's one of the better monster truck, 10 scale monster trucks that we have on range at the moment. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up this unboxing on the Kyosho Mad Wagon. Of course, don't forget to check out the video description for more information on these trucks. We'll have links in there for both colors, so you got the blue and the grey, and of course we'll have links in there for batteries and chargers as well that are comparable with this particular vehicle, because you are going to need those as well. For now, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that like button before you go, and I'll be speaking to you all next time.